Hello and welcome back to Kustami. Get ready for another exciting FIFA World Cup 2026 PES 21 simulation as Switzerland take on Colombia. Two talented teams with different styles of play are set to battle it out in a crucial knockout stage encounter where every moment could make the difference. This match is a
Welcome to
FIFA World Cup
those who
2026
have joined us
simulation
all here
game
on a
played using
beautiful
PES
clear evening.
21. This
The
is not a real
conditions
life match and
contributing
all
to a
gameplay scores,
fantastic
player
atmosphere in the
performances,
stands.
match events are
This really
generated within
is
the game
the
for
place to
entertainment
be.
purposes only. Switzerland have once again proven why they are one of the most organized teams in the international football. Strong defensively, disciplined technically, and dangerous on counter-attacks. They have earned their place in the knockout rounds through consistent performances. Colombia also have brought flair, energy, and attacking quality throughout the tournament. Their ability to create chances for midfield and attack at pace makes them a dangerous opponent for any team in the competition. Both nations know
There's the
what
whistle,
is
and
at
here we
stake
go.
today, and neither side will want their World Cup journey to end here.
It's a good run down the right. James Rodriguez. Diaz. Munoz. Cordoba. Rodriguez with the clearance. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Okafor. Granit Xhaka. Freuler. Lerma. Munoz. James Rodriguez. Machado. Now that's well seen too. Freuler. Alvedi. Zakaria. Okafor. A good play on the left-hand side here. Zakaria. And here's Xhaka. And it's Xhaka. Okafor. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And that has been cleared. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. Lerma does really well to win the ball there. Do have a chance to counter here. And he's found a way past. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Moved on forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Mbolo. It's Mbolo! It's anyone's... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Lerma. Diaz. Cordoba. Munoz. Akanji. Freuler. And it's played forward. Machado. Sanchez. Sanchez shifted upfield. Ricardo Rodriguez. Granit Xhaka. Elvedi, and he goes cross-field. Lerma. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's Embolo. Okafor. And here's Embolo. Freuler. And it's played in here. Defending of the desperate variety. Sanchez. Lukumi. James Rodriguez. Machado. That's very neat. That's a cute ball. Can he get onto this? Succumbs to the pressure. James Rodriguez. Granit Xhaka. Embolo. Akanji. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. Okafor. And here's Embolo. And it's Xhaka. And the shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Granit Xhaka, really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
And he's there to clear it. Diaz, aim forwards. Proves too strong. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez. Looks to the other side. Freuler. That's an excellent interception. Diaz. Cordoba. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Embolo. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He has found a way through. Embolo. Diaz. Diaz, forwards and with intent. Granit Xhaka. And it's Xhaka. Granit Xhaka. Okafor. Okafor. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. James Rodriguez. Machado. Diaz. Diaz. Machado. Sanchez.
It's the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Lerma. Machado, who's set up one goal so far. Diaz. James Rodriguez. Hammers, gently done. Granit Xhaka. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. Freuler. Zakaria. Played into space out wide. He can get that clear. Switzerland have reclaimed it. Zakaria. Okafor chips it through. Cross in, looks like a good one. Machado. Diaz. Machado. James Rodriguez. Lerma. Granit Xhaka is onto it in a flash. That's a throw. Vidmar. Now here's the delivery.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
James Rodriguez. Aim forwards. Munoz. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Diaz. Machado. James Rodriguez. Diaz. Lerma. Okafor. And reclaimed it in a trice. Akanji. Freuler. And that is out of play. Granit Xhaka. That's a throw. And it's Zakaria. And here's Embolo. Machado. Switzerland are in serious threat of getting left behind. 2 goals down already. Machado. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Freuler. Xhaka shifted upfield. Vidmar tries to dink it through. Lerma. Switzerland trailing here after a start which for them has been jolting. And it's Machado. And here's Diaz. Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Bolo. Bolo! Gets it away. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Cordoba. And here's Diaz. Tries a measured ball. And it's corner. They've played it short. He slings it. Bullish header! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
Switzerland, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Moved on forwards. Zakaria goes on a run down the left wing. And here's Mbolo. Nice physical challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Munoz. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Akanji. Freuler. Played towards the other side. It's gone out for a throw-in. Diaz. Munoz. Lerma. That's really well manoeuvred. And they win it back again. Munoz. Munoz tries making a foray down the right. Great defending, strong and determined. Akanji. Zakaria, played over towards the opposite flank. Some good work on the right flank here. Keeps on running. Aimed in towards the centre. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Machado. James Rodriguez. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Okafor looks to get on the end of this. Ricardo Rodriguez. Zakaria. And here's Mbolo. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There are a few waiting for it. Shapes to shoot! He wasn't that far away.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Lerma. Munoz. Lukumi, and it's played forward. Okafor wins the duel this time. Freuler. Akanji. Vidmar charging forward down that flank. Embolo. Ospina getting this one clear. Xhaka forwards and with intent. Freuler. Oh, good spread. Great work on the overlap. Very nicely done. Tries to get it clear. It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Lerma.
Football, the manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Okafor is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Can he deliver? Oh, such a clever touch. Played into the middle. Vidmar clears it away. Diaz. Machado. And here's Diaz. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Switzerland, it has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. James Rodriguez. Lerma. Lerma. Gets a good foot in there. Xhaka did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Ricardo Rodriguez. That's really well manoeuvred.
Colombia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And here's Embolo. Oh, that's a nice ball. Nice interception, well timed. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
James Rodriguez. And it's Machado. Lovely feet. Akanji defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Embolo. Hammers has got himself a free kick.
Cordoba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Munoz gets over and intercepts. Zakaria. It's run loose here. Lerma. James Rodriguez. Lerma. And it's Mercado. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's found a way through. Machado does really well to win the ball there. Munoz. Lerma. Machado. Diaz. He is just caressing the ball. Diaz. Referee's given a throw. Alvedi. Granit Xhaka. Zakaria. Okafor. Okafor keeps his foot on the gas. That's nice and simple for the keeper. That's an imaginative pass. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Mercado. Oh, that's nice. James Rodriguez. Lerma. And Bolo absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Cordoba. Diaz. Ambitious ball here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Can he finish? Can he stop it going out? Defending of the desperate variety. And it's James Rodriguez. Lerma. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Okafor. It's a fine run, and he's happy to keep going. Hit into the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. James Rodriguez. Freuler. Played through for the wide man. A chance to play it in. He's having a shot! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Switzerland are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
James Rodriguez. Munoz. James Rodriguez. Machado. Diaz. And the shot's on here. Okafor. Rodriguez chooses to go cross-field. Freuler. Alvedi. Granit Xhaka. Diaz. Succumbs to the pressure. Freuler. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, nice touch. Hangs a big chance! Right on cue, but fluffed his line. James Rodriguez. Diaz. And it's Machado. Oh, sweet feet. Xhaka. That's good play. And that was very necessary. Diaz. Out for a throw. And that has been cleared. That's going to go a long way. There will be a throw-in. Akanji shifted upfield. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Oh, smashing header! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Tries to get it clear. Diaz. That's the throw. And it's James Rodriguez. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Granit Xhaka. Zakaria. Okafor. Freuler. Over to the left. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Lerma. Diaz. Machado. Diaz. Lerma. Munoz. And Bolo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Xhaka. And here's Embolo. It's Embolo! And that is great goalkeeping.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Deftly away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Zakaria looking to run onto it. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Diaz, aim forwards. Ricardo Rodriguez. Granit Xhaka. Zakaria. Ricardo Rodriguez. Okafor. And they've got a throw. Showing good feet. Okafor gets his head on it! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
James Rodriguez. That'll be a throw-in. Cordoba. James Rodriguez. Lerma. Munoz. James Rodriguez. Diaz. Now it's Cordoba. Now it's Diaz. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Machado. Diaz. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That has been cut short. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's tidy. Okafor. Alvedi. Freuler. Is onto it in a flash. Akanji. And it's played forward. Nice physical challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. There's the header! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong. Munoz. Lerma. And it's Munoz. Lerma. Diaz. Lerma. 30 minutes gone. Lerma. Turns and goes back. Mbolo. Mbolo looking to get on the end of this. Zakaria is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Okafor. Freuler. Receives it in a good position here. Colombia have a free kick. Munoz. And it's Munoz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a good run down the left. Okafor. Okafor going great guns here. He is through here. Munoz, yeah, he's fouled him there. Freuler.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Sanchez moved on forwards. Diaz. Machado. Played with finesse. That's really well cleared. Granit Xhaka. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Lerma. Machado. Diaz. And it's Xhaka. Xhaka, oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Looking for a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, that's neat. Cross goes in there. Brilliantly cut out. Freuler. And here's Embolo. And the shot! Lerma. Munoz. James Rodriguez. And it's Mercado. Granit Xhaka. Zakaria. Rodriguez aim forwards. Switzerland getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. That's really well manoeuvred. Lerma. James Rodriguez. Machado. Akanji. Lerma. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mercado. Very nicely done. Proves too strong. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's played forward. Machado. Lerma. Played back in. And it's Munoz. Oh, what a climb! Oh, it needed better placement.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Zakaria. Granit Xhaka. Switzerland are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Zakaria, aim forwards. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Granit Xhaka. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. Zakaria. Lerma wins the duel this time. James Rodriguez. Diaz. It's a throw-in. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Ricardo Rodriguez. Moved on forwards. Zakaria. Can he latch on to this? He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Machado. James Rodriguez. Munoz. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That has been knocked clear. And it's Mbolo. Freuler. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. James Rodriguez. And it's played forward. There's the shot! The best in the keeper.
Colombia have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Munoz can get it clear. Aim forwards. Now it's Cordoba. That's really well manoeuvred. Diaz. James Rodriguez. Munoz. Lerma. Sanchez. Machado. Diaz. Lovely feet. James Rodriguez. Here's a chance! Oh, denied at the last.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Machado with the foul. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Lerma. Granit Xhaka. And it's Mbolo. Looks to the other side. And that is as far as they're going to go. Hammers does well to get it back. Cordoba. Great defending, strong and determined. Zakaria. Ricardo Rodriguez. Akanji. Freuler. Akanji, gently done. Now it's Cordoba. Diaz. Now it's Cordoba. Real chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Diaz probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Alvedi. Granit Xhaka. Xhaka shifted upfield. And Bono. Oh, that's nice. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. And here's Mbolo. Lerma. James Rodriguez. Machado. Goes for a shot! Okafor. Zakaria. And it's Xhaka. Xhaka goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Xhaka. Now it's Zakaria. Nice control. Clears it away. James Rodriguez. That's really well manoeuvred. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. Freuler. And it's Zakaria. Granit Xhaka. Okafor. Now it's Zakaria. Granit Xhaka. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. Okafor. Now it's Xhaka. Xhaka! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Lerma. Diaz. Lerma. Machado. Diaz. Lerma. Now it's Cordoba. Takes a shot! And he steered it beyond the post. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Zakaria. Zakaria. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Okafor. He's in space and looking for ups. Climbs up big! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he
A
really...
long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Diaz. Lerma. Lerma played over towards the opposite flank. Diaz. Out to the right. And he cuts out the supply. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Lukumi. Lerma forwards and with intent. Shot a goal! He's put it wide.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Rodriguez, and he goes cross-field. Oh, terrible pass. Machado. Diaz. Akanji. And here's Embolo. It's Embolo! Granit Xhaka. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Okafor goes pelting down that left-hand side. Okafor's cross. Chance! Oh, brilliant stop from Ospina! Machado. Diaz. Munoz. That's a little off target. Sanchez. Played towards the other side. That'll be a throw. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Diaz. Lerma. No way through, so back it comes. A chance to play it in. And that has been clubbed away. James Rodriguez, and he goes cross-field. Munoz. Sanchez. Lerma. James Rodriguez. Munoz. Lerma. James Rodriguez. Lerma. Now it's Cordoba. Oh, it's come loose. And they've got rid. And back to the goalkeeper. Lukumi. Cordoba. Diaz. Now then, the ball's come loose. Embolo. Lerma. Munoz. James Rodriguez. And it's Machado. Oh, such a clever touch. James Rodriguez. Lerma. Embolo does really well to win the ball there. Freuler. Switzerland keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Moved on forwards. Granit Xhaka. Okafor. Zakaria. Okafor. Now it's Zakaria. Zakaria picks it up now.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a begging.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's a mighty effort! No, it's wide.
Okafor really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Lerma. Munoz. James Rodriguez. Freuler. Zakaria. Okafor. Okafor. That is lovely. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Defending of the desperate variety. Okafor. Okafor! And he's there to clear it. And he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Freuler. Can he finish? That is faded wide.
Switzerland seem to have deployed this as a tactic that may need reconsideration.
Lerma. James Rodriguez. Machado. Diaz. Ball's gone out of play. Freuler. Zakaria. Okafor. Okafor, and over towards the opposite flank. And that has been cleared. Diaz does really well there, strong defending. Machado. Diaz. Machado. Munoz. Machado. Diaz. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Freuler. Freuler. And it's played forward. Diaz. Cordoba. Looking here to chip it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Freuler. Cordoba. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Lukumi. James Rodriguez. Hammers, gently done. Freuler. Freuler. Oh, nice touch. Ball is over the line. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Lerma. Munoz. James Rodriguez. Lerma. And it's Machado. Machado. And here's Diaz. Rodriguez is there, and he can get that clear. That's good play. Oh, smashing header! No, he can't turn it in. Moved on forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's really well manoeuvred. Okafor. Freuler. Alvedi. Granit Xhaka. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Can he deliver? And the cross comes in. Clears it away. Cordoba. Munoz. Machado. It'll be a throw-in. Lerma. Vidmar cuts out the pass. Freuler. Okafor. Zakaria. Granit Xhaka. Freuler.
We are moving closer to the halftime interval, and this has been a fascinating contest between Switzerland and Colombia. Both teams have shown great intensity, battling for possession and searching for that crucial breakthrough.
Munoz.
The game remains finely balanced, and with just few minutes left in the first half, one moment of quality could completely change the momentum heading into the break. Stay with us on Kustami as we approach halftime in this exciting FIFA World Cup 2026 Base 21 simulation.
Akanji. Freuler. Zakaria. And it's Zakaria. That looks a good cross. Well read, and the danger is averted. Sanchez. Munoz. Sanchez. Hammers. Shifted upfield. Akanji. Freuler. Alvedi. Okafor looks to get on the end of this. Zakaria. Strong running down that left flank. Diaz. Cordoba. Diaz. Lerma. Great defending, strong and determined. And Bolo proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Played into space out wide. Diaz. Cordoba. Diaz. Granit Xhaka. Okafor. And it's Xhaka. And here's Mbolo. Zakaria. Now it's Okafor. Now it's Okafor. Okafor's cross. That has been knocked clear. Aim forwards. Cordoba. We expected better, and so did he. Freuler. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. Okafor. Lerma wins the duel this time. Cordoba. Munoz. Diaz. James Rodriguez. And it's Mercado. Now who's going to be first to this? Lerma. James Rodriguez. Munoz. Oh, it's come loose. And Mbolo under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Munoz.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Granit Xhaka. Rodriguez gently done. Zakaria. Freuler. Freuler played out towards the right wing. He is just caressing the ball. Freuler. And here's Mbolo. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's been won straight back. Granit Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez. Akanji. Hammers defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's played forward. Granit Xhaka. Moved on forwards. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Freuler. Freuler. It's run loose here. Okafor. Now it's Zakaria. Nicely shaped cross. Zakaria puts too much behind that. That's really well manoeuvred. Played out to the right. That's very neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Freuler. Incoming delivery. That's the keeper's ball. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Munoz can get it clear. Lerma forwards and with intent. Lukumi. Akanji looks to the other side. Okafor. Now it's Zakaria. Great defending, strong and determined. Cordoba. James Rodriguez. Munoz. Okafor. And it's Xhaka. Oh, he's found support out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Machado. Diaz. James Rodriguez. James shifted upfield. Machado. Diaz. Lerma. Lerma played out to the left flank. And he thumps it clear. Colombia have got it back and they'll have another go. Munoz. Diaz. Oh, sweet feet. Lerma. Munoz. James Rodriguez. Searching pass he's played there. And it's hoisted clear. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
James Rodriguez simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Lerma. James Rodriguez. Aim forwards. Machado drives forward on the overlap. Time to deliver. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. has been knocked clear. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ricardo Rodriguez. Rodriguez chooses to go cross-field. Picks it up out wide. James Rodriguez. Lerma. Freuler. Akanji. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. And that is a little undercooked. James Rodriguez. Diaz. Machado. James Rodriguez. Lerma. Now it's Cordoba. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save. Time and again they are repelled. Cordoba. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Cordoba, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Diaz. Machado. Now, what's he got in mind? And it's Machado. Lovely bit of skill. Crosses it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Freuler. Freuler. Freuler, gently done. Diaz, moved on forwards. Cordoba, he's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Decent progress down the left. Granit Xhaka. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ricardo Rodriguez. And it's played forward. And he's onside. Oh, it's played into the area. That's really well manoeuvred. And Bolo. Now it's Okafor.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Diaz. Now it's Cordoba. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Xhaka shifted upfield. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. Akanji. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. Moved on forwards. James Rodriguez. Munoz. Machado. Diaz. Freuler. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And straight into the wall. Oh, the ball's come loose here. That is lovely. And it's Munoz. Lerma. That's good defending, very good defending. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Freuler. Bolo. And it's played forward. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And he's there to clear it. Granit Xhaka. Goes for goal! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Switzerland have obviously gone down this shooting route in the hope of exposing a flaw or two. I think the best thing they can do is just move to plan B.
James Rodriguez. Spread out to the left. And here's Diaz. Machado puts a cross in. And the volley. What a save! Terrific reactions. Rodriguez forwards and with intent.
Colombia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Akanji looks to the other side. Throw in. Sanchez. Lukumi. Lerma. Machado. James Rodriguez. Diaz. James Rodriguez. Munoz. Lerma. Cleared without complication. And a play for a throw. Very nicely done. Alvedi attempts a clearance. Machado. Diaz. And he shoots! And the ball's come loose here. And he's there to get it away. James Rodriguez. Diaz. James Rodriguez. That's good play. Machado tries a cross. Danger averted for now. Okafor producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Zakaria. And it's Zakaria. Okafor. Lerma. Machado. James Rodriguez. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Diaz. Zakaria. That's tidy. There are a few waiting for it. Okafor. Okafor! It's a mighty effort! Hammers tries to clear. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Keeper gets his hands on it. Freuler. Oh, that's neat. Freuler. Nice touch. Widmer gets into a good position. Cordoba. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's Munoz. Lerma. Munoz. Lerma. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's very neat. James Rodriguez. Freuler gets a foot in here. And Bolo succumbs to the pressure. Munoz. Diaz. And it's Lerma. Munoz. And the shot! It's a loose ball. And they got rid. Okafor. Akanji. Zakaria. Okafor. Caresses it through. Okafor looking to run onto it. Okafor. Okafor, gently done. Cordoba. Diaz. Cordoba. Out to the left it goes. Akanji with the clearance. Oh, shooting chance! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Lobbed in behind. Will play through for the wide man. Lukumi. Cordoba. Diaz. James Rodriguez. Munoz. Lerma. And it's hoisted clear. Okafor going full tilt down the left. That has been knocked clear. And it's Xhaka. Granit Xhaka. Okafor. Cleared away. Cordoba. Okafor. Freuler. Akanji. Freuler, played out towards the right wing, climbs up big! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Aim forwards. James Rodriguez. Diaz. Rodriguez gets rid without sophistication. Munoz have it back and can go again. Now it's caught. Decent chance! Granit Xhaka. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Okafor. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That is a brilliant interception. James Rodriguez. Lerma forwards and with intent. Okafor. And here's Embolo. Freuler. Well, what about this cross? And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Lerma shifted upfield. Elvedi cuts it out. And it's Embolo. Freuler. Goes for the shot! Lukumi, that's really well manoeuvred. Elvedi gets across to intercept that. Okafor. Okafor goes on a charge down the left. Now who's going to be first to this? Munoz did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Cordoba. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's trying the shot. Oh, easy pickings there. Diaz. Aimed in towards the centre. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. Diaz, spread out to the left. Diaz. James Rodriguez. He's had a shot! Tries to get it clear. Well read, nice interception. Lukumi. Lerma. James Rodriguez. James, gently done. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Okafor. Embolo, and the flag has stayed down. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Cordoba. Nice physical challenge. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And it's Munoz. Now it's Cordoba. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Granit Xhaka. Moved on forwards. Played into space out wide. So who's he picking out? Whistle's gone, that's foul. A booking, always looked it. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. He's dealt with that well. Nice looking ball. Now it's Zakaria. Diaz. Lerma. James Rodriguez. Machado. And it's Machado. Muscular approach does pay off here. And Bolo. Diaz. Akanji trying to keep this in. Freuler. And it's played forward. And here's Mbolo. Munoz shifted upfield. Diaz. Machado. Clearly not happy with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Zakaria. And he goes cross-field. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lerma. Granit Xhaka. And it's Mbolo. Freuler. Machado gets it clear. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. Diaz. Munoz aim forwards. Sanchez. Lerma. Over to the left. And it's Xhaka. Mbolo. Granit Xhaka. Oh, such a clever touch. That has been knocked clear. Freuler played out to the left flank. Played into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Could be danger here. Lovely feet. A chance to play it in. Played out wide. Driving on, a real charge here. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's managed to get free. On the volley! And he's missed it.
And he didn't even manage to test the keeper.
Really well manoeuvred. Diaz. Munoz. Lerma. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Zakaria. Okafor in acres of space out wide. Changes him with that pass. Sanchez.
Switzerland are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
James Rodriguez. Machado, gently done. Cordoba. And the finish! Freuler. Cordoba. Diaz. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Alvedi. Granit Xhaka. Zakaria. Okafor. And it's Zakaria. Oh, that's nice. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Succumbs to the pressure. Granit Xhaka. Xhaka, now he's got space here. Foot in. Embolo. Plenty waiting in the middle. Freuler. It's Embolo! Without the best in the keeper. Munoz. And it's Embolo. Granit Xhaka. That pass has been well intercepted. Machado. Diaz. What a throw in. Machado, showing good feet. That'll be a corner. They've played it short, and it's Machado. Proves too strong. Granit Xhaka. And here's Embolo, out to the right. And here's Mbolo. Xhaka. James Rodriguez. Diaz. Diaz. Now here's the delivery. Punched away. It's James Rodriguez. Lerma. Munoz. He's having a shot! Freuler. Granit Xhaka. Diaz. And the pass is intercepted. Akanji. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a little off target. Okafor. Shot a goal! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Diaz. Colombia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He's going to be disappointed with that. Lerma moved on forwards. Diaz. Cordoba. He's through here. Shapes to shoot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Diaz going full steam ahead down the left flank. Time to deliver. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Zakaria. Strong running down that left flank. Granit Xhaka. And it's Zakaria. Okafor's cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Diaz. Machado. Diaz. Lerma. Cordoba. And the shot! That has faded wide. And it's played forward. Okafor. And it's Zakaria. James Rodriguez. And here's Mbolo. Okafor. Zakaria. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Machado has been caught there. It's a foul. Lukumi. Diaz. And here's Mbolo. Hit into the middle. Lerma. Hammers, aim forwards. Plays it through. And that's a throw-in. Granit Xhaka. Okafor. Zakaria. And it's Zakaria. Oh, it's come loose. Cordoba. Good running, strong and purposeful. Applies the finish! Oh, denied at the last. Okafor. The most accurate pass. Lerma. Diaz. Now it's Cordoba.
Cordoba really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Zakaria. Zakaria. He's in plenty of space here. Okafor. There are a few waiting for it. Can he finish? And that has flown over. James Rodriguez. Lerma. Munoz. Lukumi. Sanchez. Forwards and with intent. Freuler. Tries a deft little ball. The less said about that pass, the better. Munoz. Sanchez. Lukumi. Lerma. James Rodriguez. Oh, can he get onto this? Munoz. Lerma. Now it's Cordoba. Nice control. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Granit Xhaka. Okafor. Switzerland going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. James Rodriguez. Lerma. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Freuler, gently done. James Rodriguez. Now it's Cordoba. Shot at goal! Okafor. Zakaria. Okafor. Zakaria. James Rodriguez. Diaz. James Rodriguez. Lerma. Now it's Cordoba. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Calmly anticipates. And it's Lerma. Machado. Lerma. Out to the left it goes. James Rodriguez. Granit Xhaka. Okafor. Granit Xhaka. That's going to go a long way. Now it's a Bolo. And out it comes again. Granit Xhaka. Alvedi. Zakaria. He is just caressing the ball. Lerma shifted upfield. Munoz. James Rodriguez. Diaz. Now it's Cordoba. Machado. Diaz. Wins the duel this time. Okafor. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Zakaria looking to hit the byline here. It's gone for a throw-in. Can he deliver? Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Xhaka. Okafor. And the shot! James Rodriguez. Machado. Diaz. Cordoba. Now then, the ball's come loose. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. That's really well manoeuvred. James Rodriguez. Lerma. Diaz. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Freuler. Akanji, aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Cordoba. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And it's Munoz. He's having a shot! Akanji. Granit Xhaka. Alvedi gently down. really well manoeuvred. James Rodriguez. Diaz. Cordoba. Diaz. Lerma. Diaz. It's run loose here. Mbolo. He's in plenty of space here. Well read, nice interception. Diaz. Cordoba. And here's Diaz. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And it's Mbolo. Nice defending, physical and effective. Diaz. James Rodriguez. Lerma. Diaz. Munoz. Looks to the other side. Machado. Diaz stood his ground strongly. Munoz. Lerma. Munoz. James Rodriguez. Lerma. Oh, such a clever touch. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Akanji clears it away. Now it's Diaz. Hoisted in. And it's played forward. Now it's Mbolo. Granit Xhaka. Zakaria. And it's Mbolo. Ricardo Rodriguez. Zakaria. Okafor. Granit Xhaka. Cordoba. Diaz. Proves too strong. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Akanji. Granit Xhaka. Akanji. Granit Xhaka. Elvedi forwards and with intent. Cordoba knocks it out wide. Machado tries a cross. Ricardo Rodriguez. Now it's Mbolo. Okafor. Mbolo. Very nicely done. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Granit Xhaka. Oh, he's found support out wide. Freuler. And here's Mbolo. Moved on forwards. Diaz. Machado. Diaz. Machado. Lerma. Now it's Cordoba. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
pretty, but it gets the job done. Machado herring after the ball here. Diaz. Lerma. Diaz. Machado. A chance to play it in. Can he deliver? James Rodriguez. So who's he picking out? Deep cross. Couldn't quite get enough on that.
Switzerland, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Vidmar getting this one clear. Freuler gets rid without sophistication. Sanchez. Lerma. Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka. Xhaka shifted upfield. Ricardo Rodriguez. And it's Zakaria. Granit Xhaka. James wins the duel this time. Ricardo Rodriguez. Akanji gently done. And here's Mbolo. Mbolo closing in on goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. James Rodriguez. Munoz. Lovely, now then. Munoz. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Okafor. James Rodriguez. Diaz. That's tidy. He's having a shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And it's played forward. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. Freuler. Oh, sweet feet. That is a brilliant interception. Lerma. Lerma forwards and with intent. Akanji. Freuler. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Munoz. Lerma. James Rodriguez. Diaz. Nice control. Ricardo. Freuler. Akanji. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Machado. He'll try to keep this alive. James Rodriguez. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Munoz. Ricardo Rodriguez. That's very neat. Oh, it's come loose. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Freuler. Machado. Diaz. James Rodriguez. Played towards the other side. And it's Munoz. Lerma. Switzerland have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Zakaria. Switzerland have got themselves in front very early here. Diaz. Now here's the delivery. Out of play for a goal kick. Rodriguez aim forwards. Now he's wondering who wants it. And here's Mbolo. Zakaria. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Okafor. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Lerma. Munoz. Moved on forwards. What a throw in. Ricardo Rodriguez. Switzerland leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Lerma. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, it's come loose. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Lukumi. James Rodriguez. Machado. Machado, who's on a run down the left wing. Diaz. James Rodriguez. Lerma. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mbolo, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Diaz. And it's Machado. Oh, nice touch. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That is lovely. Succumbs to the pressure. Cordoba. Lerma. Okafor, who's set up one goal so far. Alvedi. Diaz. Lerma. Diaz! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Diaz is offering a right smile there.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's James Rodriguez. Lerma. Munoz. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Now then, the ball's come loose. Time to deliver. Showing good feet. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Alvedi getting this one clear. James Rodriguez. James. Lerma. James Rodriguez. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Bolo is offering some sort of...
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Xhaka in acres of space out wide. It's gone for a throw-in. Okafor. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Xhaka. Lovely feet. And that is out of play. Freuler. And here's Embolo. It's Embolo! Munoz. And it's played forward. Now it's Cordoba. Xhaka does really well to win the ball there. Ricardo Rodriguez. Zakaria. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Xhaka. Great defending, strong and determined. Zakaria. Granit Xhaka. And the shot! Rising over the bar. Munoz. Lerma. Machado. Diaz. That's a nicely weighted pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Machado. James Rodriguez. Alvedi. Granit Xhaka. Alvedi shifted upfield. Ricardo Rodriguez. Granit Xhaka. And here's Mbolo. Hammers, he's the guilty party there. Hammers. Forwards and with intent. Machado. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Okafor. And it's Xhaka. Zakaria. Okafor. Oh, that's nice. Zakaria. Granit Xhaka. Now it's Zakaria. He is just caressing the ball. Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Diaz. Machado. Diaz. Munoz. We expected better, and so did he. Diaz. Sanchez. Sanchez, gently done. And it's Munoz. There's the header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off him.
Okafor. It is quite a run he's making here. Ospina claims it, and the danger passes. Now who's going to be first to this? Freuler. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And he's heaved it away. Switzerland have got it back and they'll have another go. Freuler. He's in plenty of space here. Granit Xhaka. And it's hoisted clear. Ball is over the line. Okafor. Very nicely done. James Rodriguez. Munoz. James Rodriguez. Diaz. Baccardo puts a cross in. Cordoba. Diaz. That's good play. That is lovely. James Rodriguez. Oh, good spread. Lerma. Akanji. Alvedi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Machado. Diaz. He is just caressing the ball. Tries a shot! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Granit Xhaka. Freuler. Muscular approach does pay off here. Machado. Lerma. Munoz. Diaz. Out towards the flank. Diaz. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Akanji played over towards the opposite flank. Zakaria. Okafor. He's making a real surge on the left. Oh, that's a nice ball. Okafor. Plenty waiting in the middle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Akanji makes the interception. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. Okafor. That's a good run down the left. Driving on, a real charge here. And it's Zakaria. Nice control. And that's a throw-in. Munoz. Granit Xhaka. And Bolo. Oh, nice touch. Granit Xhaka. Zakaria. Now it's Okafor. Okafor's cross. Ospina gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Diaz. Diaz. There are a few waiting for it. James Rodriguez. That's a throw. And it's Munoz. That's very neat. And a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. James. Xhaka wins the duel this time. Zakaria aim forwards. Mbolo spread out to the left. And it's Zakaria. He's cut it out. James Rodriguez. Munoz. Granit Xhaka. Diaz. Nice physical challenge. That's a good ball. Gets it away. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Played back to the goalkeeper. Lerma. Okafor. And it's Zakaria. Granit Xhaka. Nicely intercepted. Machado. Diaz. Diaz. Machado. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Diaz. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vidmar looking to hit the byline here. Vidmar charging forward down that flank. The cross comes in. Munoz getting this one clear. Okafor. Okafor. And it's Zakaria. Oh, That's nice. Can he deliver? And it's made its way to shoots! He's in a great position here. Oh, shooting chance! Same again, same outcome.
Switzerland really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Lerma. Oh, that's neat. Clearly not happy with that. Freuler. Over to the left. Oh, can he get onto this? James Rodriguez. Zakaria. Alvedi. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Freuler. Lovely bit of skill. Cordoba. Machado, Diaz, Akanji, gently done. Embolo, Granit Xhaka, Okafor, strong running down that left flank. And it's Zakaria. Zakaria, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, such a clever touch. Granit Xhaka. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Freuler, Akanji, Granit Xhaka, Okafor. And that's a big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Machado. Diaz. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Moved on forwards, is onto it in a flash. Cordoba. Diaz. And he cuts out the supply. Granit Xhaka. Zakaria. Okafor. Sanchez producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Diaz. And it's Mercado. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Freuler. He's shifting through the gears here. Played into the middle. Chance! Another big chance that gets away. Lerma. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Out for a throw. Diaz going full steam ahead down the left flank. Crosses it in here. Alvedi. And Bolo. He's in plenty of space here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Tries to get it clear. And it's Xhaka. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Freuler. Freuler. Forwards and with intent. Diaz. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Lerma. That's really well manoeuvred. Machado, and he goes cross-field. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the keeper has it. And the pass is intercepted. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And That's put paid to a promising move. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Munoz. James Rodriguez. Aim forwards. Okafor. Decent progress down the left. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Embolo. Takes a shot!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Moved on forwards. Zakaria. And it's Embolo. Freuler. And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. James Rodriguez. Switzerland, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Diaz. Diaz going full tilt down the left. Drives it in. Elvedi can get it clear. And it's Embolo. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Munoz. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Diaz. Cordoba. Zakaria. Okafor. And it's Zakaria. Munoz cuts it out. James Rodriguez. Akanji clears it away. They've played it short. And he's there to clear it. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Mercado. Xhaka gets a foot in here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Calmly anticipates. Lerma. Munoz. Machado forwards and with intent.
Cordoba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Embolo. Diaz. Lukumi. Sanchez. Lerma. Sanchez shifted upfield. Cordoba. Freuler does really well to win the ball there. Looking here to chip it through. Lerma. Lerma. James Rodriguez. And Bolo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Zakaria. And it's Zakaria. Okafor. Zakaria. Now it's Okafor. Now it's Zakaria. Nice physical challenge. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Zakaria. Xhaka. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Lerma did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's managed to get free. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Rodriguez aim forwards. Out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Diaz.
Much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's tidy. Munoz gets across to intercept that. James Rodriguez. Diaz. James Rodriguez. James chooses to go cross-field. Sanchez. Lerma. And it's Munoz. Great position. And the shot! And oh, they could be caught out here. Turns and goes back. And here's Diaz. There's the header! Oh, not the best of headers. Ricardo Rodriguez. Akanji, and he goes cross-field. Okafor. Okafor. Okafor going great guns here. That's the throw. Xhaka. Out to the left it goes. Hit into the middle. And that has been cleared. Vidmar, now the ball in. Lerma tries to clear. Munoz. And it's Munoz. That's really well cleared. That'll be a corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Freuler. Into the channel. Good ball, good take. Showing good feet. Chooses to go back. Freuler! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Sanchez, gently done. Lerma. Munoz. Diaz, now he's off and running. Zakaria. Okafor. Keeps on running. Referee's given a throw. Lerma. That's really well manoeuvred. Diaz. Time added on 4 minutes. Freuler. And here's Mbolo. Freuler played out to the left flank. Oh, that's neat. Zakaria. Very nicely done. Over to the left. Okafor. Oh, that's nice. Diaz. Moved on forwards. Cordoba. Diaz. He's had a shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cordoba. Machado. That is lovely. James Rodriguez. Vidmar cuts out the pass. And it's played forward. Zakaria. Okafor. Zakaria. Okafor. Zakaria. Freuler. Some good work on the right flank here. This is quite a run and he's not done yet. Now it's Freuler. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Back in once more. Diaz. Machado. Freuler. Okafor. Okafor played out towards the right wing. He has found a way through. Oh, cracking ball. Shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Vidmar attempts a clearance. Granit Xhaka. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nice control. Machado. James Rodriguez. Diaz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Okafor. Zakaria. Lerma. James Rodriguez. And it's Machado. Diaz. Will play through for the wide man. Freuler. Mbolo. Mbolo is flagged offside.
That's the final whistle on another thrilling FIFA World Cup 2026 Space 21 simulation here on Kustami. Switzerland and Colombia have given us an entertaining contest filled with effort, passion, and memorable moments. Thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this match, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more FIFA World Cup 2026 simulation. We'll see you next time on Kustami for more football actions.